How can a political event help us? You'd be surprised. Hello, I'm Judith Davis. At some time last Wednesday morning, November 6th, you received either good news or bad news. Whether pleased or dismayed, you experienced a disequilibration, that is, a mental disturbance, that provides an opportunity for making some positive changes in your life. And these changes will provide additional disequilibrations, which can lead to even more changes. How does all this work? From infancy onward, we experience stimuli for which our mental apparatus must generate responses. And because when we were young, our options for responses were more limited than they are now that we're older, those early responses were often suboptimal. With repetition, they became habits. For instance, if a young child is frequently criticized by a parent, the responses at the child's disposal will be acquiescence with self-criticism, rebellion, and/or depression. These responses become habitual, locked in, so that as adults we use them even if better choices are available. If a superior at work criticizes us, we may react with a habitual response of self-criticism, rebellion, or depression, rather than either asking for more help in improving our work, or, if the criticism is unjustified, deciding how to cope with the supervisor. The habitual response occurs instantaneously because it's locked into that stimulus. This response can be changed only if a pause occurs, allowing the mental apparatus time to choose a different, better solution. What can create a pause? A complex stimulus. That is, a stimulus that has two contradictory meanings. When the election occurred, we were provided with an ongoing complex stimulus. The way that our country and our life has been, and still is for a couple of months, and the way it will be in the future, and already is as we visualize the changes that will occur. Because there are two meanings, it takes a mental apparatus a nanosecond to react, and that provides the necessary pause to allow a new, better solution to be chosen. One way that an inner guide helps us is by systematically creating various complex stimuli so that maladaptive habits can be replaced by helpful ones. But this week, we have a situation in which our environment does part of the job. It creates the complex stimuli. All our inner guide has to do is identify the best new response. If a superior at work criticizes us, our inner guide will determine whether it would be better to ask for more help or to decide how to cope with the supervisor. It will know which is preferable. Using our subliminal perceptions, it can assess the supervisor's feeling toward us and will guide the mental apparatus to the best response. It is this process, creating complex stimuli and choosing better responses, that your inner guide uses to interrupt locked-in maladaptive habit patterns and enable new, better solutions to be accessed. It then needs to bring the new solutions into your awareness. That can take a while. What an opportunity! The ready-made complex stimuli resulting from the election enable your inner guide to do its work more quickly. If you already have an inner guide and do self-hypnosis regularly, your progress toward ending your discomforts and solving your problems will be catalyzed. If you don't yet have an inner guide, you can acquire one for free here.